Anderson live, Acoustic Cantina on Q104, #1 for New Country, #1 in Kansas City, the Birthday Bash radio station. That was an interesting video.
That was, yeah.
You had Eddie George, who formerly played with the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
You had Tommy Lee, the drummer of my favorite rock band of all time, Motley Crue.
Yes.
Who else was in that?
Me.
Well,
bunch of Tennessee Titans cheerleaders.
I walked into that one, right?
We had some cheerleaders in there from the Titans.
But why was Tommy Lee in the video?
Wow. How many kids were present? We just thought it'd be funny, you know. We were going to have this.
I want to know how you answer this question.
Let me think about this. We had, you know, the whole concept. It really was about my family.
He's not really a very big guy.
But it was funny. He's really funny. We've kept in touch. The guy he's just a kid that's never going to grow up. He's a lot of fun to hang with. I've been to a bunch of their shows now, and he's a cool dude, man. He's such a wild man on stage, but he really is fun to hang and talk with. But, you know, there was going to be a scene with the doctor delivering the big, huge baby. And we thought, you know, Dr. Feelgood. You know?
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, his lab coat, Dr. Feelgood. You know, double XL. Well, he may have had a video or two that could have had something to do with that casting also.
Have you guys ever jammed before? I mean...
No. You know, we've never done any music. We share a lot of music when we're together playing new music, because he's got all his solo stuff too. So he'll play a lot of his stuff, and we'll just kind of play back and forth.
Well, had you already had relationships with Eddie and Tommy before?
Eddie, I knew because when I first moved to Nashville, we were in a couple of, before he was married, a couple of the bachelor auctions in Nashville, just raising money for different causes, and we had some mutual friends. And he's the guy that his personal chef was a good friend of actually Phil, my guitar player Phil Sanders and Bob Hatter back here with me.
All right,
give them a hand. And so I knew Eddie through a couple of different ways, and so we called him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'd love to." So.
Awesome, man. Well, you did the baseball thing down at Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
And then how did you go to the music thing? How did you make the decision that you weren't going to play professional baseball and give music a try when that is in itself is a very cutthroat business?
I tore my rotator cuff, so I kind of had to. That ended on its own. It wasn't just a choice. But I've been around music my whole life. My older brother is really the one that taught me to play guitar and influenced me to sing, and I was really more like his drummer. You know, I played drums for him and his band, and at our church I was the drummer and he was the leader, and so it was really the influence of him just being around that music and loving music and wanting to write songs, and at one point it was like, I can't really write on drum unless I'm going to write another Wipeout or something. There's not a lot you can do on drums as far as songwriting, so I actually started playing piano first and then picked up guitar later.
And you could get on some hallucinants and do another Inagata Navita.
There you go.
Something to think about. Let's do another song. What you got planned?
We got a brand new single out that
Let's do it.
Q104 has been playing a lot for us, and the new record's going to come out in June 24th. The new record's coming out. We're going to do the single off that right now for you.
There you go. Keith Anderson, KBEQ, Kansas City, Q104, #1 for New Country.
I choose the presets in my truck, so those old songs don't sneak up. They still find me and remind me, yeah, you come back that easy. Trying restaurants I've never been to, ordering new things off the menu that I never tried. She didn't like 2 drinks in and by my side. I've talked to friends, talked to myself, I've talked to God, I pray like hell, but I still miss you. I've tried sober, I've tried drinking, I've been strong and I've been weak, and I still miss you. I've done everything to move on like I'm supposed to. I'd give anything for one more minute with you. I still miss you. I still miss you, babe. Well, I never knew till you were gone how many pages you were on. Well, it never ends. I keep turning it line after line there again. Well, I don't know how to let you go. You're so deep down in in my soul. I feel helpless, so hopeless. It's a door that never closes. No, I don't know how to do this. I've talked to friends, talked to myself, talked to God. I prayed like hell, but I still miss you. I tried sober, I tried drinking. I've been strong and I've been weak, and I still miss you. I've done everything to move on like I'm supposed to. I'd give anything for one more minute with you. I still miss you, yeah. I've talked to friends, talked to myself, talked to God. I prayed like hell, but I still miss you. I tried sober, I tried drinking. I've been strong and I've been weak, and I still miss you. I've done everything to move on like I'm supposed to. I'd give anything for one more minute with you. I still miss you. I still miss you. I still miss you, baby. I still miss you.
New country, your birthday bash radio station. He will be playing tonight, Whiskey Tango, birthday bash number 15, night 2. Jack Ingram's going to be here.
Yeah, I love Jack and his music, man. He's a cool cat.
Carter's Chord.
Yeah, pretty girls.
Some chick named Jewel.
Yeah, I did a show with Jewel a couple nights ago.
Really?
She rocks. Yeah, she's way cool. She'll do a little yodeling. She's a lot more country than most
She's
people
going to
realize.
yodel for us tonight.
She might. I don't know. She grew up on a ranch out in Alaska, so she's a lot more country than most of us expect.
She's probably a tough chick. Means how she's dating that one.
She's pretty hot
rider
too.
guy.
So we got a lot of cute chicks out here tonight. So
James Otto.
That's one of the best voices I've ever heard. He's been a buddy for a long time, and just literally, I think it might be the best voice in Nashville.
Now, obviously you have a relationship with James. You've got a relationship with John Rich with writing Lost in This Moment.
We've been writing a long time. We've been doing a ton of songs together, and probably 30, 40 songs together. And actually, that song was written about 8 years ago, and we both felt like it was a hit, and we wrote it. And he just left Lone Star, didn't have his record deal. I didn't have my record deal yet. So we decided we'd pitch it to all the other artists in town, and nobody recorded it. Nobody liked it. And about 6.5 years later, a year ago last fall, I was starting to record my new album, and I cut it on my first session, and it was probably going to be our first single. And we were finishing it up, and I got a call from John. We were just catching up. We hadn't talked in a while, and he said, "Hey, you got a single, or I got our first single off the Big and Rich album." I'm like, "Oh, cool. There's a song of ours going to be on mine." We've written 30, 40 songs together, and it was the same song. We both recorded it without the other one knowing. So I said, "Well, we both spent money. So I'm going to have a version on my new record too."
Are you really? And the new one that's coming out, what's the date on that again?
June 24th.
You know, you didn't do so.
Mark it down, June 24th, folks.
You didn't do so bad with 3-chord country and American rock and roll either.
Went gold. That was for the first record to go gold. We were very excited about it.